Hey, what's up, guys? Back from the deck profile here. Now, I figured I'd do this deck. Obviously, this deck is just very good now. It's definitely a lot more consistent than it was having an 8th True Draco monster in the main deck, especially because of the ban list. I'll probably talk about this ban list a little bit more in another video, but the ban list was very interesting, I thought. Dude, Yada's 18 years old, freed, fucking change of heart and all that nonsense. Yeah, dude, so without further ado, we're doing True Draco today, boys. Fucking 2 dynamites, dude. You already know. Obviously, I don't have an extra deck. You can probably imagine why. This, I kind of suited this list for the meta. Obviously, like, the meta is obviously, like, the fucking Albaz, whatever else. All that stuff. There's just a bunch of very good decks now, so. But starting with the Draco lineup is obviously 2 dynamites now, which is ridiculous. Shout out my boy Dylan Jordan for this one. Yeah, dude, I just can't believe I had another Ultra just around my shit. And then obviously we're still playing the 3 Ignis and the 3 Chick. This deck got a lot more consistent. I'm actually playing more than 40 cards in this list now because we're playing 8 monsters instead of 7. After testing, I just felt like that was just correct for me. So, and then we are still playing this, not still playing, but this is one of the cards that every time I upload a Draco list, people are like, dude, play this fucking card. The other lists that I uploaded just weren't suited for this card. This card's insane in this list, obviously. Basically upstart, special back, etc. So, the card's very good. So, 11 monsters. Then we're playing the one diagram. The one Mystic Mine, I actually was playing 2. I decided to cut it to 1. The one Terraforming. The 1 card to Execution, 1 card to Buys. Still just cards ridiculous. And then obviously now we still have we have the 2 Desires. I have a fucking rare and an Italian one, so I just feel like a fucking. But yeah, so that's another reason that I played more cards in this deck. Obviously, actually testing, I have yet to banish 2 Dynamite off this card, so I kept it to 2. I actually kind of missed when it was at 1 because I would just draw it once and only see it once. But I think the 2 we can play more cards is completely fine. So. And then for the standard, obviously 3, and that's the rest of the spells. I didn't feel the need to play Call by the Grave or Talents and stuff like that. I think that's better suited in the side deck. And obviously you can play Droplet and stuff like that in here. I just didn't feel the need to play it. Like, that would be more of a side deck card as well. And then I'm playing 2 of the Monarchs Erupt and 3 Skill Drain. So the reason the Monarch Erupt is at 2 is because there was a couple hands that I drew 2 Skill Drain, 2 Monarchs Erupt, and I was like, no, when I was playing 3. So I cut it down to 1, and I just didn't have that problem after that. So I think that's correctly where it's at. And then obviously 3 of the True King's Return, 3 Apocalypse to match this. This deck's almost full power. We just still need fucking 2 more Diagrams and Masterpiece. Oh. And then obviously 3 Strike, 3 Solemn. Still just, very standard. So. And then for like the other cards, obviously D-Barrier is just a very insane card right now in the meta. It hits the Albaz deck, it hits Pendulums, Monkey Board, Beyond the Pendulum. I will be doing a Pendulum list too here soon. I just found this card to just be very insane. So. And then the last card that I kind of was testing, and it turned out to be very good, was like this weird card. People probably know what this card is. Fucking White Howling. So if you control a water monster, which is Dynamite, now he's at 2, you can target a spell in their graveyard, banish it, and then negates all face-up spells for the rest of the turn. So it's kind of like a Calamity Spot. Okay. So this card's very good. And then I do have a couple honorable mentions that I was testing, but I decided to cut it because against certain matchups it's not as good as it's supposed to be. The one card that I would want to put back in is the 3 Shadow Imprisonings. This card's obviously very good against the Pendulum, the Albaz, the this and that Dragon Link, etc. And then the 3 non-fusion area. I actually was playing 50 cards in this list, and I decided to cut it down a little bit. But I was playing this card. This card's very good, obviously. So, and then you play the other White Howling if you wanted to. Obviously, this beats Striker too, and like Striker Therion, like. Excuse me, that deck's going to be very, very good. Deck is very good. And then you can play the Rivalry. Not playing there can only be 1. You could also play this too if you wanted to. I just actually didn't need it when I was testing with it. So it was just kind of, what I mean. So, like, the Skill Drain cards just do enough, so I don't need to limit myself to 1 Draco monster with this up. So, obviously you can tribute it or pop it or whatever. But, And then the other cards, just the Upstart, the 2 other mines. I'm not playing Duality. I was not a huge fan of this card in here. I was playing it, and it just didn't. For some reason, it just never hit anything I wanted it to. So, and a lot of the times, like, your hand was already set, where it would just be like Dynamite and, like, you know, the Trap and like 2 strikes or 2 solemns and whatever. So, and then obviously this stuff. This is just, you know, whatever you want to play with this. So, if you wanted to. So, but yeah, guys, just watching the profile. If you want to see deck profiles, link them down below. I'm working on a bunch of stuff right now with the new list and Therions and stuff. I already ordered all my stuff from the new set, Diffo. So I'll have Therions and all that stuff. So Beyond the Pendulum. But thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.